Okay guys, A&T Tech Outdoors back with you. I stopped at the old house a little while ago, and there's a bush growing, and I'm not 100% sure what this is, but I just pulled up a piece of the root, and you can see this. I'm not sure if this was Japanese holly. For some reason I was thinking years ago that's what it was. It's been in the ground there, a big old bush of it, and it's coming up in different places. And I wanted to grab a piece to root it up to make bonsai out of it. But I hope that if I cut the root off right here, that it'll still be good. I got a little root left here, and see if it'll live. And if it does live, I'll come back and let you see what I have. I'm gonna take these old pruning shears here and cut that off. I don't need that piece. Here's a bowl. I drilled a hole in it. I showed on one video how to drill holes with some of the bits that you can get on eBay. You get 10 bits for $9.98. The diamond bits, you had to put water on them, but you can drill a hole with those. I like this bowl. I wish the bowl was that color on the outside, but I'm going to just stick this in this bowl. I'm not going to try to I'm going to have to probably cut that back a little more. I'm not going to try. I don't want to cut too many of these little roots off, but I'm going to try to get this in here. Maybe coming out of the corner there. I believe that'll be okay. I'm not going to wire it down for now. I'm just going to set it in. And I mixed up some dirt that was made from food scraps and stuff. And it's really good black dirt. I mentioned that before. I've got this container is probably 2 quarts maybe. It's filled up here with dirt right along in here. And so I've got that dirt in there, and I've got a little bit granular sand, a handful of that. And I got a couple of handfuls of that safety sorb that they use. It's nothing more than clay, little chunks of clay. And then I'm using a couple of handfuls of perlite mixed in with this to see what it'll do. And I'll come back and show you later on. But I want to just get this root down in here, water it good, and see what happens. I know I need to probably wire that in, but I think this piece will stay right there for now. I'm not really worrying about the wiring part. I do want to pull this up a little bit more so I can get this up to the top edge, that part, and we'll kind of run that root down. I'm just experimenting like a lot of other people. You got some people on there that does bonsai that are really great at it, and but so far the stuff that I've been doing is working. And I've got some stuff I do want to show you that I've dug in the woods. I don't do many videos on digging it up because you're just digging it up, and I mean, I'll try to do that later on. This piece, I just got it out of the ground. Also, I've got a Japanese red maple that I'm getting ready to pull back because the leaves are dying on it. It's in a wet area, and also it's got too much sun, and also I planted a root ball too deep, from my understanding from talking to somebody that knows a little bit about trees and stuff. So I'm packing this in here. You can see that, and you can kind of see where I stuck this. I'll have to go in there with some tweezers and clean that out some. There's a dead leaf or two, and I'm going to water this good. And I use this little turntable, and I'm going to show you a video on how to make a turntable. This one here is okay. It's a Lazy Susie, and there's a root that I got. I'm going to stick that in the ground and see if that'll come up. Because in my little greenhouse here, I've got dirt. And if I stick that in the ground and water, it's a possibility that might grow as well. So I'm going to stick that in the ground, and we'll see what happens with that. And I don't know how this will work, but I'll come back and show you this plant. Some of my other stuff that I've done, I'll come back and show you. I did have a American elm that I put on there. Some of the leaves is yellowed on it, some died, but I cut it back some more, and I'm going to repot it again. I feel like it's going to live, but we got a bunch of rain, and I think I got so much rain, and the container's got holes in it and everything. But this one right here, I really like this. This is just a neat little plant. Got a little piece of hair root right there. I didn't break that off. It was just in the dirt, I guess. But you can kind of see what I've got in here. And just for good measure, I'm going to throw in just a little bit of this sorb stuff to give it a kind of a gravel look on top. You can probably see that. I don't know if I Need to tilt the camera a little. Yeah, you can see that pretty good. But A&T Tech Outdoors, I like to do different things. My son-in-law Anthony likes to do different things. We're working on a project right now, building a piece for his above-ground pool. We're working on something on that, but we're not going to video it, I don't think. It's just so, sometimes some things are just so technical, it's just hard to keep everything going. But so this is a little bonsai. I like that right there, and I'll slide this to where you can see it a little better. And I'm going to water this piece, and you see the bowl, it's brown, and I planted it on one side. I kind of like that. I'm not going to trim it back right now. I'm going to just pick that dead leaf out there, or whatever that is. I got that out. And but this could be a pretty piece later on. I'm not sure if this is a Japanese, little Japanese bush or not. I'm thinking it is, but I'll write some comments on there if I find out what it is. It's been so many years ago that we planted that, but I'm just kind of tickled to get that little piece. It's just something different, and it'll grow outside real well. And I appreciate you watching. Hope you'll subscribe to us, because I'm going to be doing more bonsai. And we're doing different things, like I say, A&T Tech Outdoors, and we just do different things. Love kayaking, and love plant life, love gardens, and thank the Lord that He gives me, He lets me be able to do this. It's a blessing to just be able to do things, kind of keep your mind busy, and you guys stay out of trouble, and have a blessed day. Give us a subscribe to us if you will. Give us a like, and I'm going to be doing more bonsai. Bonsai. I love that. It means little plant. And so I'm going to water it. And let me see if I got a little water here. I keep some water jugs in my little greenhouse. And I'm going to show you the little greenhouse as well. And I'm going to shoot a little water. Well, not out of that one I'm not. But I will out of this one. Hang on, I'm coming back. Here we go. And I will also, I'm going to dip this down in a thing of water. I'll dip it down in a thing of water and make sure the air bubbles stop coming up, so it don't have no air bubbles in it, no air pockets. But I think I'm going to like this little plant here, and the little dish needs to be cleaned up a little bit. And so, hope you enjoyed this. God bless. Have a great day.